Hello again and welcome to Violeta English by Reportage. As I've already said, since I don't earn my living from these videos and from the video content that I create, um, shooting these videos for me is something that I do out of passion for video, for television, for um, transmitting some ideas. And on the other hand, I want to believe that what I'm saying might help some people, at least a few people. I'm not an expert in a particular field. I'm not an expert in fields related to sociology or psychology or um, not even education. I can't say I'm an expert. I can use the generic term of journalist because this was my career, let's say. And I express my opinions as accordingly. Okay, so what I'd like to do today is talking about a subject, a theme that um, became a constant preoccupation for many people, not only in the country where I am from and where I am living, Romania, in Eastern Europe, but I think it's worldwide spread, this preoccupation, especially in more developed countries where democracy has already had a very long tradition. And this theme is related to something that I would like to call generically addiction to substances, and for today, more precisely, addiction to all sorts of drugs, we can call them generally. I will not get into detail. I will not describe the effects that they have. I will not come up with the names of the substances. I'm really not an expert. I don't know much. I know as much as I simply read in the media or on Google, but I read enough in order to understand and to have an opinion about this. Yeah, and in order to try to filter through my understanding the effects that um, these substances might have on people and especially on young people. Despite the fact that I'm a journalist, that doesn't mean I travel the world. I worked exclusively in my native country, in Romania. I can only see around me the situation of people in this country and about the experiences and the situation of people in other country. I only read and consulted some information on the internet. In Romania, at least, people talk about the impact of the circle of friends on their child, and it is true. It is quite impactful. So this is one aspect that will influence a teenager or a young person, or yeah, a child. The circle of friends. On the other hand, another very important aspect is the fact that parents are not um, totally powerful. They can't totally influence the choices that a child will make. They can't dictate to him, or they can't make him act in a certain way in order not to use all sorts of harmful substances or very dangerous substances. But at the same time, I neither believe that a parent is totally helpless in front of these situations, and he can uh, be only helpless spectator of what happens to his or okay their daughter or their son. I base my opinion on every single podcast or video or article or any other type of information that I consulted on the subject, and I filtered through my experience as a journalist. And I think that the key to this problem is communication. When I say communication, I don't say it like a magic solution, something very easy, just communication and that will solve everything out. Communication means a lot, means the communication between the parent and the child or the young person ever since they were little kids to the point where they are now teenagers or maybe in their 20s. Communication means explaining to the young one the dangers hidden in some circles of friends, the impact, the negative impact that some friends can have on them. And communication also means telling them about the way these substances can impact their health and can put their lives in danger. Communication also means listening to them carefully. Um, it also means not judging them. And communication also means not abandoning the child in front of a device because you are busy, because you work. It means finding time to share with the child. And I think by doing this, the teenager, the young man, the young woman, the girl, the boy, will be more open to listen to your warnings, will believe you, will be able to understand the information that you're telling them, and will be easily aware that using these addictive substances can be a real danger for their lives. That it is not a game, it is not something that you should do out of curiosity, that it's like taking a medicine, let's say, in a metaphorical way, if I'm allowed to do that, like taking some medicine, let's say, like taking some substances that you don't know what effect they might have on you. For instance, let's give an example. The people who suffer from a heart disease take some particular medicines prescribed by the doctor. But someone who doesn't have any problem with the heart, maybe they have some stomach problems, if they will take for a while the medicines for a heart disease that they don't have, they might um, create a lack of balance in their body, which will endanger the life. So um, any situation in which someone will take a substance um, which is not prescribed, let's say, for them, just because others do that, is, it can't be a curiosity. It's something that will put life in danger. And maybe if there is communication, young people, and I think it is very possible, young people will be more open to understand this from their parents and from people around them. I also think that young people or teenagers who were listened to since they were children, who feel that their parents listen to them, pay attention to them, will also be more open to listen to advice, to listen to warnings, to be very logical about this lie, actually, that um, is in connection with these dangerous substances, that they are harmless, that they are just for curiosity and stuff like that. It's not logical. Um, it's not like eating some candies or trying a new juice or a new cake. It's a chemical substance. You don't know the impact. You don't know particularly on your body what effect they might have. It wasn't prescribed for you, so it's very, very logical. So I think being more present for kids, for children, for young people, communicating with them, um, making time to spend with them, will develop in them this ability to um, listen to advice, to be open to the information that they are given about things that um, put them in danger, and will be more open to understand when someone warns them that there is a danger on their lives associated to using addictive substances. Yeah, they will be more open to take it seriously, actually. Yeah, because it's logical. It's very logical. The warnings are very logical, actually. What makes young people not not take into account the logic of the explanation is that they are not open to listen. And I think cultivating this communication with them will help them be more open to hear, to listen, to understand the warnings and the logical explanations that are given to them about the dangers associated to these addictive substances. This is the point that I wanted to make because it's such a shame that young people who have all the life ahead of them, who have extraordinary potential, who can even change uh, the destiny of a country or of the world. Some of them are very talented, smart, um, or very empathetic maybe, might be destroyed by or might be put in danger by some very dangerous addictions. So this was the subject that I wanted to talk about today. um, I don't have the possibility to give more time for these videos and to come up with some quotes or some fragments from some articles, very interesting articles that you can find anywhere on Google. Some of them are quite professional, from specialty magazines or studies, but I prefer to, instead of coming up with, let's say, the bibliography of my discourse or of the subject that I chose, I prefer to simply say my opinion, because my time is shared between my job and um, other activities that I'm doing, such as this one of creating video content. But the goal is actually that of making a point, of warning, and of helping people to make better, more logical, and more aware choices. So till the next video, I wish you to have uh, a great day. Goodbye.